everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review. Before we get into it, I wanna send a special shout out to HoneyBree_TV on Instagram. You guys should follow her. She will keep you abreast, okay, to entertainment gossip. All right. I was supposed to tell her happy birthday last week, and I spaced because it's so hard to remember stuff like that for me. So I just wanted to tell her happy belated birthday. Y'all go follow her, HoneyBree_TV. You can also check down below in my description box for the links and discount codes to Scentbird. I smell good, bitch. Okay, get into it. Get your 15% off down there with my link. Okay, sign up for Scentbird. You will not regret it. Okay, and you can cancel that anytime. So it's not like, you're going to be like, bitch, they stole my money. It's not like that. Okay, also don't forget about, if you want to get it tonight, get your sultrylim.com. If you want to get it tonight, get you some sultrylim.com. If you wanna get it tonight, get you some sultrylim.com. Get into it, okay? Get you some of that, all right? And if you like my hair, if you think that it is giving you life because it is ethnic, it is real, it is moisturized, it is beautiful, okay? Then you get into Omiyage hair care products and their body products as well, lotions, and just everything. I love it. I love them. I love her. So you guys get down below, check all of that out. Don't forget about my credit repair service. If you have a low credit score and you need help getting your score back up, this is a service, a paid service that will help you dispute any and all negative marks on your credit report, okay? And if you want to get a house and get a car and those such things, and you don't necessarily have enough money to buy it out of pocket, like everybody else in America, then you need to get your credit score up. So you hit me up in my DMs on Instagram at BondyBlue or in my email, bondy.brittany@gmail.com, with subject matter, agents, or credit/agent/credit if you want to know about both. All right, so y'all hit me up. Now that I done got that out the way, thank y'all for sticking with me. I know a lot of y'all like to skip through my little, commercials, but I'm like, if you skipping through it, how you gonna know what I'm trying to put you on? I ain't putting you on no bullshit. Now don't miss out. Okay, look. Anyway, so the episode Love and Hip Hop Atlanta starts off where it left off. We was all around the campfire, okay? We was trying to kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. We were trying to be there with it, okay? But Estelita couldn't let us be there because she wants to keep talking about how Sierra can get popped. Okay, you can get popped, and you want to get popped, you'll get popped again. And it's like, bitch, really? We trying to have a come to Jesus moment. We trying to bring all of you grown-ass women that don't know how to act like grown-ass women together. We are trying to give you an opportunity to fix what you have done, which is make yourself look an absolute fucking fool, running around the ranch trying to fight Sierra for whatever fucking reason, okay? You see how my mouth wanted to say Sierra, okay? Because I don't understand why Estelita wanted to fight Sierra. I don't get it, okay? Because she always in somebody's business. Girl, fuck is you talking about? We grown. We all in somebody's business, okay? Like, I hate when people act like we all don't do the same shit. We all like talking about other people. We all like hearing mess, okay? At least I do. Fuck. Let's just be honest about it. Let's be real about it. We don't want to be a part of the mess, but we definitely want to eat our popcorn and sip tea and watch. Make commentations, make facial expressions. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck wrong with Estelita, but get it together, okay? The whole group at this point is like, Estelita, like, won't you chill? Like, Sierra's trying to have a grown woman moment. We trying to squash it. And then BK, kind of chimes in and was saying that, you know, he never really wants to call a woman a bitch. And she's like, but you call me a bitch though. But you did call me a bitch though. And then they run the tables back and he did call her a bitch, even though he tried to deny it. So it's like, sir, you can't apologize to somebody for something if you're not going to admit what you're apologizing for. Shut the fuck up, BK. Okay? We know you're trying to show out for Sierra. We know you're trying to get back in her good graces. But at the end of the day, you just need to shut the fuck up. Because you didn't have to go at them women like that. That wasn't your place. They got security there. They got shit, you know, to protect Sierra. And as her little dude or whatever you want to call yourself, because I would not call you her man, okay? I would just call you the dude that she fucking with, her best friend, okay? Whatever. You can have her back, but you ain't have to be getting all aggressive with them other women, BK. All right? So you need to just be quiet. But Estelita, we're trying to squash this shit, okay? And if Tokyo and Spice can squash they shit, then I'm gonna need for you not to be an add-on that's still making drama in a group when the main characters that decided to drop the shit. Because your issue is only an add-on to Spice's issue. So calm down, okay? We know. Mona and them told you they ain't gonna bring you back next season, and you don't want them to send you back to wherever strip club you came from. You don't want to go back to the strip club. We know. So y'all, we go back to Atlanta, okay? And we see what's going on with Tommy, all right? And Tommy apparently, in some scenes we did not see, showed up to a set with people, with her folks, with her gang, with her peoples, to fight production. Specifically, one producer who she seems to have a great relationship with and said some offhand comments to the last time we saw her, mention threatening his wife. Okay, she did a lot and things got physical and she put her hands on people. And now VH1 and Love and Hip Hop are up to here. Okay, Latifah's had it up to here. All right, I've had it up to here. I can't take this shit no more. Okay, we can't have you and your abuse attacking our camera people, our security. That's not what they are here for. All right, now if you want to keep fighting everybody else on the fucking show, that's what we're paying you to do. But fighting the crew, we can't have that. Okay, because the crew didn't sign up to get fucked up. They just signed up to record said fucking up. Okay, see the difference? See the difference? All right, so they have a counselor, a substance abuse counselor, talk to Tommy, and he basically expresses to her that she can no longer drink on set. And if she wants to continue with Love and Hip Hop, she needs to get it together. And she needs to, at some point, admit she has a drinking problem. He flat out tells her he thinks that she has a drinking problem. She doesn't think she has a drinking problem. She's crying and emotional. And it all goes back to her mom. It all goes back to her not feeling supported, her feeling like she now has the responsibility, like she's always had to take care of her siblings, but also to not make her mother feel like she failed her as a parent, even though she did. Samantha failed Tommy as a parent because Tommy can't even admit to herself that she's an alcoholic, and she very much is. Like, I don't understand why that's so hard for you. You know, like, at least at this point, we've been talking about this for what, 2-3 seasons now? Like, this is not the first time we've had to deal with you and your, you know, violence in your outbursts because you've been drinking. And come on, you watching yourself on television and you watched yourself and you felt bad about what you did. You felt bad about how you attacked the production people. You felt bad about that. You were embarrassed. So why can't you just admit it to yourself that you have a drinking problem? Especially since Tommy seems to be able to admit that drinking is a problem in her family and that it is a disease that her family has had, you know, take a lot of its members. And that's when I feel like, why are you not learning from their mistakes? At least enough to be honest with yourself. And that's what I feel like a lot of people don't like to do. I feel like we've gotten so used to everybody saying shit like, oh, she gonna have to learn for herself. No, if you see that something kind of goes the same way every time something goes down. If somebody drinks excessively in your family, they either die from having health issues because of the drinking, or they always fighting, or they get arrested because of their drinking. Either way, their drinking is causing them to not be able to cope effectively in their lives so that they can live healthy, productive, non-violent, non-criminal existences. Okay? So I feel like Tommy needs to get real with herself. She needs to get herself some fucking help. And she needs to be honest about it. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I'm from New Orleans. I come from a family of people that drink and eat to excess. Okay? All right? Not like Tommy people. I'm just saying. We ain't never had them type of problems. Okay? Not to judge her, but I'm just saying. Like, that's why, I can't tell you, oh, da-da-da-da-da. But, my family fucked up like that too. No. Not the same thing. We are functioning alcoholics. Okay? Functioning alcoholics know when to stop. Functioning alcoholics don't necessarily need a drink to get out of bed. They just need a drink to get in bed. That's it. So it's no judgment. I just really want her to get it together because I think Tommy has a lot to offer. I think Tommy is a beautiful girl. I just wish that she would stop being so fucking crazy all the time, because as you get older, you realize that shit is not cute. It's not. It's not okay to be the girl whose pussy is hanging out because she's drunk, screaming and hollering, trying to fight people, especially grown-ass men who could probably, choke her ass out if they really felt like using all their strength on her. But they trying to show restraint and she just spazzing. Nobody wants to be that girl for the rest of their life, bro. For real. So, Tommy, get your shit together, especially since you about to lose your check because of it if you don't get it together. So the next day on the ranch, everybody having a good time, everybody getting ready to ride horses, and Tokyo decides that she does not want to do the cruelty to animals, all right? She don't want to hurt that horse back like that. She gonna go in the kitchen and cook something up for everybody with the people cooking the barbecue and stuff like that, right? So she cooking. And it's peaceful, because cooking can be peaceful. And I'm so proud because the New Orleans girl was the one in the kitchen. And that's how I feel like it should be. Like, we have a special relationship with food down here. Some of y'all might not know. All right? We have a trinity, okay, of bell pepper, onions, and garlic. Okay? That's what you put in everything. Erica comes in there. And Erica, I guess, is trying to be a sounding board to Tokyo. And she's expressing to her that she sees some similarities in their makeup, and says that she's been through some things in her life, like being molested. And when she was Tokyo's age, she wasn't dealing with those issues and she was just acting out. And even though Tokyo says that she's not ready to talk about the things that have happened to her, obviously something has happened, probably similar to what's happened to Erica. And Erica saw that in her. And I feel like a lot of people who were abused as children carry a certain thing with them, a certain defense with them that may come off as anger or, ignorance to other people, but really it's them not knowing how to cope with trauma. And Erica just tells her, whenever you are ready to talk about it, be patient with yourself, be honest with yourself, and find a positive way to get it out without letting it ruin your life, basically. And I think that Tokyo is already on that road. I mean, at 23 years old, to have the mind to say, I'm not ready for anybody to be penetrating my box, and it has nothing to do with religion, it just has to do with me not being ready. I think that's a grown-ass woman thing to assess about yourself. I'm not ready, and I'm not doing it until I'm ready. And like I've said many times before, if you think that it's been easy for her to be a virgin, you got New Orleans all the way fucked up. Okay? Fat girls get fucked. So Sierra, okay, call herself getting on this horse, and she is being terrorized every time the horse speed up. She hanging on the back. Get me up, like, bitch, stiffen up and lean forward. Okay, don't you know the worst thing you could do when a horse is riding that hard is to lean back? You have to lean down so that you can have the gravity with the horse so that you don't fall the fuck off. Okay, but they stopped the horse and get her off, and she acting like she was about to die and go to see Jesus. Y'all, I cannot deal with her. Meanwhile, Estelita is over there riding like she's been riding stallions her whole life. Shout out to Stevie. Carly and Jock kind of have a little interlude to the side, and Jock checks on Carly. Carly seems to be in a different spirit. I think that she's really putting on her acting chops with this situation with her father. It's showing on her. It's weighing on her. She's stressed out. And it's like, no, bitch, you just want to look pathetic so people will leave you alone because you was the one causing all of the fucking messiness, okay? I see you, bitch. I see you. But Jock and Carly have a moment, and she says, the reason why I'm always so upset with you is because you hurt me the most out of everybody. I'm like, really, Carly? In your 60 years, Jock is the one that hurt you the most? Girl, okay. Shout out to Kadia. Okay? Because I know that's what it's about. You felt play, ho, and you tried to fight that girl, and she wasn't the one, okay? That, what we was calling her, like, baby knees, that's what we was calling her. That bitch was thicker than a motherfucker. Anyway, thicker than a stick out the bitch. So, Jack just apologizes, and for some reason that causes Carly to throw those booty pads in a circle, and they go back to join the rest of the group who are having a picnic, and Sean Garrett is smiling, letting her know that he could give two fucks about her and Jack showing off and flirting in front of his face. He even said out loud how happy he was he dropped her ass off so he could pick her ass up. And I just kind of feel like, Sean. I'm just looking at this whole situation like, Sean, why are you such a fuckboy, bro? Like, calm down. We all know that you wasn't never really into Carly. I'm starting to think that Carly was a conduit to get you on this show because maybe you needed a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? All I know, though, is I'm not interested in whatever's happening right now. And you should just fade into the background. So Kirk called Kelsey while he was still out of town in Texas and told her that Jasmine popped up yet again. So she decides that it's time for her to have a conversation. So Kelsey asked Jasmine, why did you pop up again? Because I'm just not for the popping up. So why, what made you do that? Jasmine says, I just wanted to apologize to Rashida once again and just ask her, like, you said you was going to start, helping with Cannon. Where is the help? And Kelsey is like, well, you did have Cannon with a married man. You need to be patient, okay? Because he's trying to fix things at home. Well, he knew he was married when we fucked and he got me pregnant. So why is it an issue now? And I'm like, Jasmine, we've all been asking that question, okay? But at the same time, bitch, I'm gonna have to tell you that you are a part of the fuck shit, so you don't need to be asking that question. You need to sit back and calm the fuck down, because you popping up on Rashida is annoying the shit out of everybody. I'm surprised you haven't got that wig yanked yet. I'm surprised you haven't got them new veneers busted out your mouth yet, because in real life, aunties, cousins, and sisters would have fucked you up popping up that many times on the woman whose husband you got pregnant by. So I don't give a fuck what you thought, what you need. Talk to Kirk about that shit, okay? Because Rashida is the one that is hurt and embarrassed by this situation, even though she didn't forgave that nigga already. And they gonna show us at the end when everybody leaving that they stayed behind and slept in the same bed with her with the face full of fucking makeup. Get the fuck out of here with this stupid shit, okay? We knew y'all was still together. We don't give a fuck that y'all still together, okay? All we know is it was really cute to watch Kelsey play with Cannon. They was running around. And he is so adorable, and it is very hard to dislike a baby. Okay, there's no way you can dislike that baby, and I think Jasmine knows that. So she's trying to get that baby over at Rashida's house, and why? She gonna drop that fucking baby off at Rashida's house with a duffel bag, and you'll never see that hoe again. It's just, like, what you doing, bitch? I'm sorry, she infiltrating. She's just trying to get in way too quickly, and it's like, bitch, you are the other woman. You are a mistress. You are a side bitch. Know your place. But big ups to Kelsey. Big ups to Kelsey for being mature enough to say, you know what, if my dad is going to do it, I'm going to do it. Because he's a baby and he's my brother, and I just want us to be a family again. So Tiara invites Jasmine over to her house so that her baby can play with Tiara's 5 children. And Tiara is talking about how hard it is for her and these 5 children, but at the same time, still talking about how she doesn't know if she wants to receive any help from KK. Bitch, you got 5 kids. You need the help. Call KK. Let her 21-year-old body and her 60-year-old woman face play with her fucking grandbaby for a couple of hours, and you can have only 4 children to deal with that day. Okay? Like, it's amazing to me how many babies this bitch got, but then got the audacity to turn down a babysitter that's not gonna abuse your child. Like, what the fuck? Girl, go let that fucking baby go see his grandmama. What's wrong with you? Like Jasmine said, life too short. Cannon will never meet Kirk's mama. Life is too short. So back on the ranch, everybody lying, dancing, and hold down and shit, having a good time. And Sierra sees Carly off to the side, once again looking sad and fucking pathetic, trying to invoke sympathy so don't nobody point out how she the fucking shit starter out of everything. I see you. Sierra's like, so why were you going back telling Spice everything that Tokyo was saying? Why was you doing that, you know? And Carly's like, well, you know, I'm just now learning how it is that Tokyo talks, and I didn't realize that was just how she talks. She didn't mean fuck Spice. She meant fuck the situation. And I'm like, Carly, that doesn't answer the question. That is obvious, okay? When she said fuck her, fuck him, fuck all that, I would have think that anybody would understand she just saying fuck the situation, okay? Like, really, you needed a breakdown for that? That's the reason? That's the reason why you went back and told Spice? Because you didn't know what she meant by it? So y'all needed to discuss it so you could decipher the code? Shut the fuck up, Carly. I see you, bitch. I see you. Talking about, you know, you should check up on me more. Why, bitch? Why should she check up on you more? Because she got a man. You got a man too. You been had men. Why are you sitting up there acting like, oh, your friend ain't got no time for you now because she got a man? She was married. She had a business. This bitch been had shit to do, Carly. Shut up. So BK comes to pull Sierra away so he can try to do some cheap ass romance with LED candles and rose petals outside the front of the ranch. And I'm like, this the type of shit you do in a bedroom. Like I was just looking at, I turned the lyric, that's my husband. I turned the lyric, I said, lyric, let me tell you something. You only do shit like that for me in a bedroom. And if you're gonna do it outside, I want every candle lit. I don't want no fucking LED candles. Don't you be lazy, okay? You get some real white wick candles. I want that shit to be melting on the sides, real candles, flickering in the moonlight, okay? Don't give me no motherfucking LED that's flickering on a timer, okay? Respect me, all right? Anyway, Sierra expresses that even though this all cute and everything, she's still tired of him playing with her emotions. And he gonna be about sick of trying to, you know, romance her into forgiving him all so he can fuck over her yet again. She said she still got her good eye on BK. And I'm like, girl, if you had your good eye on him, you would be able to see that shit in his bed is leaking on your shirt. You need to move on like Maya, okay? If he's a fuck boy from the beginning, he probably gonna be a fuck boy to the end. He talking about wait till, you know, he put a ring on her finger. I'm like, bitch, how long you gonna be waiting? How long you gonna be waiting? So back in Atlanta, everybody leaving, everybody going back home from the ranch, all right? Back in Atlanta, Tommy is meeting with her mom and Versace, her sister. And, you know, the last time they tried to meet, they fought both times because Tommy feels disrespected by Versace because Versace's people at her job called the cops. And Tommy had a case because of that. But we all know that Tommy doesn't like to take responsibility for when she goes to public places and acts, you know, a fucking fool, and they call the police on her. Now it's all of a sudden everybody else's fault. No, if you didn't come here acting a fool, it would have never happened. Your fault, okay? Your fault. You want to cost it, bitch, okay? Anyway, but once again, we have to have this conversation, and now Tommy feels like she's over it. And I was looking at that drink in her cup like, bitch, is you drinking right now? Are you drinking like right now? It looked like a drink, but I could be wrong. Either way, it was a come to Jesus moment because she said she doesn't want to argue with Versace anymore. And Versace once again crying, telling her she sees her more as a mom than anything because she raised her and she doesn't want to fight with her anymore. And she sincerely apologizes, and now they can dead the issue. And Tommy starts to talk to them about her talking to the counselor and how he told her she had a drinking problem. And she asked her mom if she would say she had a drinking problem. And she says, yes, I would. If I couldn't get out of the bed without a drink and I couldn't go to sleep without a drink, then I could say I had a problem. But I didn't want to admit that to myself until it put me in pain. And I'm like, it took a long time to put you in pain because I can't drink that much right now because it fuck up my stomach, all right? Y'all, that's a blessing to have that type of constitution in the stomach to be drinking like these bitches be drinking. But anyway, she does say that she's going back to the doctor to have some tests ran, and she looks like they're looking for cancer because they think that it's serious, and it's probably been, you know, an effect of all her years of drinking. And Tommy starts to cry, and Versace starts to cry, and it seems that maybe this might force Tommy into believing that she does have a drinking problem because genetically people in their family drink and it kills them. And hopefully she can learn from her mama's mistakes and stop lying to herself about the place that she's in right now. And my heart goes out to her, and it goes out to her mama because her mama remind me of my Auntie Toki a little bit. My Auntie Toki ain't never had a drinking problem, but they just look the same. They're the same skin tone and, you know, will have like long hair no matter what. Yeah, that's my Auntie Toki. Anyway, because she kind of reminded me of her, I just kind of felt bad. you know, I would have felt bad anyway, but I really felt bad for Tommy. And Tommy wants her mom's approval so much. And it just reminds me of those moms who weren't really there for their kids, but the oldest children are always gonna love them and always gonna forgive them no matter what. And I'm starting to see that in Tommy. And maybe that's the reason why she has so many unresolved issues with her mom, because she loves her, but she never feels like anything is good enough. And when you can't depend on your mom ever to be one way with you, I'm sure it's very unsettling and causes her to be just as sporadic as she's probably experienced the sporadicness with her mom. You know what I'm saying? You know, you instill that shit in your children when you do that to them at an early age. But anyway, it was kind of a sad episode of Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Tommy situation and then her mom, and you know, it just kind of seems sad. Oh, KK did get to see her grandbaby, y'all. I forgot about that. Tiara did decide to let Scrap's baby brother take her son with, I think, his son. And, you know, KK got to see her grandbabies and play with them. And I was just looking at her like, Lord, a 60-year-old face with a 20-year-old body is still very confusing to me. You know, she's had a lot of surgery done lately and everything looks soft on the body. But then, you know, she got the old lady face. You know, like when you get to a certain age, shit starts to get a little heavier up in here. All right, not to shade her, but you know, I just be looking at her like, you don't think you should cover that up just a little bit? You know, that's my sensitive capabilities. That's just me. You know, live your life, Karen King. I can't judge you, bitch. Maybe by the time I get your age, I won't have my titties out like that too. But anyway, y'all, that was it. That was all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I got so much going on in my house right now. It's ignorant.